And my name is Iole Di Capua. I'm a biological oceanographer, and I work at the Stazione Zoologica Anton Dohrn in Naples, Italy. My research activities is focused on zooplankton, taxonomy, and ecology, and I'm part of a RENAR department which supports research on marine biological research and the infrastructures. My research institute is Stazione Zoologica, is founded in 1972 by German biologist Anton Dohrn, and over 150 years of history. Our institute is promoted marine science, and today is a global reference in marine biology, ecology, evolution, and biotechnology. It's one of the oldest marine research institutes in Europe, and we are the headquarters in Naples, but we have different sites in different parts of Italy. And our team is more dedicated to work in the Gulf of Naples. And since 40 years ago, Stazione Zoologica was launched a project called Mare Chiara to investigate the plankton community in relation to climate changes, environmental changes, and climate variability. Since 2006, our station has become as a part of a national and international long-term ecological networks, LTR. We work on this data. We have our time series is located 2 nautical miles offshore of the city of Naples. Every week we go at sea and we measure environmental parameters like temperature, salinity, and nutrients. And we perform biological collection of phytoplankton and zooplankton. For zooplankton, we use a net, as you look in my background. This is a plankton net that is a standard VP2 double net with 200 micromesh of sides. And we perform vertical tones from 50 meter depth to surface, and we collect all zooplankton organisms in this net. In the lab, we perform a qualitative analysis of this sample, and under stereo microscopes, we identify organisms at least at the species level, focusing especially on copepods, doliolids, and other holoplanktonic organisms and meroplanktonic organisms. With this project, we are updating and harmonizing the zooplankton data that we have collected from 1984 to 2024. We will also create a new and inedit data set from 1996 to 2024. And we also try to use strictly quality assurance and quality control with cross-checking and independent verification to ensure the data are reliable. And we allow fair principles to make our data handleable, accessible, interoperable, and reusable. We format the data using international standards, as we learned during the workshop, like Darwin Core, Worms taxonomy. And I think this is very important, and it's easier to integrate our data into platforms like Emonet Biology, and is increasing its visibility and use this data set at the European, at the global level. I think this dataset is one of the most complete, unique, and few and the longest dataset of zooplankton community for Mediterranean Sea. And zooplankton is a key indicators of marine ecosystem health, and also is a key component in marine planktonic food webs. And in this sense, this project will support research on biodiversity, species distribution, phenology, and the effect of climate changes on this compartment. Moreover, this data will have to track the entry of new species and also the presence of non-indigenous species into plankton communities. This is for policy perspective point of view. I think that this data set can support marine coastal planning and the invasive species monitoring, because it's a part of also of marine strategy framework directive and assessment of climate impact. And we also help with this data the conservation strategies and ecosystem management in general. For me, our team, this grant and this project is helping us strengthen our expertise in taxonomy and also in data management. And in general, I think that this grant and this data set reinforce the role of our institute as a key hub for marine biodiversity research and open data in Mediterranean Sea, because we are also working to show that scientific data, when produced, should be free and open to whole community, to whole, not only for science. This is a very difficult question for me, because I never worked before with the digital in oceans. For me, it's a very exciting and innovative tool because it allows real simulation and prediction to support better management of the marine environment. And I think that with our long-term data set and high quality control and for the final of our zooplankton data, we can contribute to validating and calibrating these models.